Time now is 3:04 p.m. on July 31st. Uh, I really don't know what to say, man. Just insomnia is what I'm going to say. So this morning I went to bed at around 3:30, actually 3:45 a.m., okay? And I couldn't fall asleep. I don't know why. And I kept on trying to think, did I consume too much caffeine? But that doesn't make any sense. I did not drink any coffee yesterday, nor, in fact, on any day in the past. So what is it? What is it? Tell me, what is it? Um, um, I really don't know. I just can't fall asleep. There were moments where I feel like I'm almost falling asleep, like my mind would drift away and I would think about things, and like my thoughts will drift away, and I can't really control what I think sometimes. Like that's when you know you're starting to fall asleep. And then suddenly it would stop and I would be stuck in on my bed again. Like I just can't fall asleep. So what I did was I took four of these sleeping pills, Dutch sleeping pills. They're from the Netherlands. I already finished half a bottle within 1 year, so that's a thing. I put four of the small pills in my mouth with my retainer on, and I tried to, drink water and, sort of, swallow the pills, right? That was a mistake because the pills, they got stuck on my retainer and I just couldn't swallow them. It was a disaster. It was mayhem. So I spit the pills out on a piece of tissue paper and I tried to count them because I'm not trying to overdose myself. So I counted like 2 pills-ish. And I'm like, okay, so maybe I swallow 2 pills, maybe. But also maybe one. So I ended up swallowing 3 more pills without the retainer. I went to bed, and that was at around 4:30, and I still couldn't fall asleep until 5 something. So thank God that I'm actually able to sleep at around 5 something. And at around 5 a.m., it was raining. It was raining pretty heavy. So that was annoying. And then at around, I think, 9, I woke up. And then at around 12, I woke up again. But that's because of my alarm. Because originally my mom said we were going to go somewhere today and, just breathe some fresh air. Because today is my 6th day being stuck in my own apartment. Day 6. But because it's raining, it's canceled, so I'm gonna stay at home today as well. And yeah, and so I tried to fall back asleep again, but I couldn't for some reason, and I don't feel sleepy right now. Like, given that I took a lot of melatonin this morning, I don't feel sleepy right now. Um, but yeah, there's that. But the dream, I actually had a dream today, and it was so good. It was such a great dream. I love this dream with all my heart, okay? So essentially what happened was that I was back in school, or at least it's not like the school that I go to in real life. It's like a combination of the school in real life and my own apartment and somewhere else. But essentially what's going on is that this is the graduation day that everybody's waiting for. And everybody's partying, having fun, going crazy, and there is no hate, there is no anger, there is no malice. Everyone's just having fun. It was heaven. It was heaven. And Bernice came up to me. I haven't dreamed about her for a long time, but Bernice came up to me and asked for my help. There's this NDS player thing, and there are 2 panels, and she told me to put plastic tape to stick them both together, so I did. That's really weird. I don't even understand why. And then we were partying, and all of us, we were just partying, and people are playing Death Grips music very loudly, which is really fun. And then apparently the teachers had prepared a video clip, and the video clips is basically about each student. So there are many sections in that video clip, and each section is about a student. So it starts from 6A1, 6A2, 6A3, etc., etc., etc. So I'm 6A12. So I watched my section, and it's an animation of come on, of a guy in a blue and purple suit, just hopping around really freakily in a strange indoors room. And then there are words on the screen saying that I'm a yandere, and I'm like, that's not true. I'm not a yandere. But that's what I thought the teachers think who I am. Anyways, and then afterwards, everyone just disappeared. And it was already 2021. Like, the graduation day happened at night on December 31st, 2020. So it was about to turn 2021, 14 minutes away. And I saw that everyone's leaving school, and I'm like, wait, what? That's kind of underwhelming. Why are you leaving so early? So I decided to follow my classmates and my schoolmates, and I saw my mom. So my mom followed me and her friend. And then I saw Selena, Tom, Oliver together, and I'm like, okay, what are they doing? Is there a secret after party that I don't know of? Turns out there is. They went into this indoors place, and it was like a theater. And some of my schoolmates, I don't even know who they are. They were doing like stand-up comedy and stuff. And apparently this is the secret after party. This is the secret after party, and I didn't miss it because I followed my classmates. No one told me about this, but I arrived there and I enjoyed the after party. The only downside of this dream is that I didn't see Mary. If I could see Mary in this dream and I could speak to her, this dream would be a 10 out of 10 in my heart. Okay? Just sweet Mary. Yeah. Other than that, Grant is not upset anymore. Natalie decided to cook flambe. She decided to flambe in her place. She's a bit of a chef now. And given how competitive of a person I used to be, like, oh my god, everyone's better than me. Like, Natalie and Cedric, they know a lot about computers and building computers. So does Idris and Tyrus. And then now Natalie's like a chef now. She cooks a lot of the meals for her family. And she's flambeing. Pretty good for a 17-year-old. I want to cook as well, but yeah, I mean, Natalie's not running a YouTube channel with 159 subscribers, right? Natalie is not spending 3 years writing and rewriting scripts and making, short films and movies, right? So, at the end of the day, everyone's good at different things. I just so happen to be good at something that people don't care about. That's all. Justice for the movie industry! So it's 7:19 p.m. right now. There are 121 new cases in Hong Kong. It's 28 less than yesterday, but still a lot. And the situation still sucks. The principal hadn't responded to my second letter yet, my second email yet. Maybe he's talking about it, maybe he's forgotten about it, I don't know. Because he probably didn't expect my short film to be this grand. Like, 70 minutes long, 30 plus actors, 10 plus crew members. It's really big. Here's the thing, I've been planning to make this for 3 years. You can't tell me to give up now, okay? Time was never on our hands. I mean, 3 years isn't really enough, Um, but yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what to do, man. You know, everything's really depressing, and like you don't really know what's gonna happen in the future, and it's just very, very sad. Uh, um, yeah. So I listened to a bunch of death grips today. You know, just head banging, just jamming to some death grips, and it was great. You know, I feel like I'm angry, but I can't feel it. My subconsciousness is angry, but my consciousness isn't. So I need to get that anger out. But I don't know how because I'm not angry, but I am, you know? Like maybe I'm angry on a spiritual level. Like I don't even know it because I can't feel it, but it's in me. Like a spirit is possessing me or something. Cut the crap. It's all bullshit. I really don't know what to say. I'm gonna continue reading my diaries for Form 5, and that's all I can do. In the short film department, I don't have anything. I can't do anything now. You know, I finished the script, except for that one scene in episode 7, that I want to rewrite a little bit, but script's done. Now I have to ask for the location and afterwards casting. Casting is difficult. I mean, I can do online casting, you know, where I send lines to kids and see their acting, but it's not very effective. You know, if I can talk to the actors directly during casting, it's gonna be way better. Like, do you want a cup of water and see how they react, you know? And then we have the filming. Once I finish filming it, I edit it, done. But yeah, this is still like super impossible. I don't fucking understand. Like, I've been preparing for this for 3 years, okay? And that's still not enough time. Like, I still don't have enough money. I still don't have enough anything. And also the fucking virus ruining lives left and right. It's pretty great, really. Pretty great. As far as bodybuilding goes, not really bodybuilding, but just maintaining a healthy body goes, I don't know, man. I've been trying to drink milk. I drank a lot of milk yesterday. I maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. I don't know. Eggs, fish. I tried my best to eat more fish. Chicken would help, you know, nuts, beans. And then the other thing would be the school thing. I'm gonna try to forget about the whole school thing. You know, like, I feel like graduation dinners, it's not gonna happen. If it's happened, it's already happened to me this morning when I was dreaming. It happened in my dream. Okay, that's already satisfying enough. Like, I mean, of course I want it to happen. I paid over 1,000 Hong Kong dollars for that suit and pants, trousers, and another $1,000 for the graduation dinner itself, you know? So, more than $2,000, all in vain. And that's not even the point. The point is not money. The point is the memory. The point is Mary. I want to tell her my feelings, and of course I can't just pop into her Instagram or pop into her WhatsApp because it's awkward. Like, you need to do everything for a reason. Like, if I and Mary are in the same, you know, club or in the same society, you know, like an English society or something, like, at least I can speak to her there. Like, I could talk about, you know, some serious formal stuff first, and then we grow closer, become friendlier. It's fine. Or maybe if we study biology together, which we do, but we're not in the same class, maybe I can be like, oh, do you need help? And then slowly but surely we build a relationship from there. But no, I just don't have the balls to, and I've missed every single opportunity to do that. So all I want to do to Mary is to tell her my feelings and then just leave. Okay, because I know for 100% that this relationship, it will never exist. And it's fine by me. Like, I've already accepted the fact that that will never happen. It's fine. I'm gonna remain single until I don't know when, but at least I need to let Mary know. Like Cedric told Natalie that he had a crush on her on the bus. And it's like this one small thing and nobody remembered. It's not a big deal. It's not awkward either. Maybe it's awkward in that moment, but afterwards they're, mutually respecting each other. Like, it's not awkward afterwards. So what's stopping me from telling Mary my feelings for her, If Cedric can do it, so can I, There's a saying, and that is, it's better to be rejected than to not know how the person thinks about you. So Mary can reply to me and say, oh, I actually already have a boyfriend now. Or she can even say, more hurtfully, she can say, I'm not interested. The reason why it's more hurtful is because even if she doesn't have a boyfriend currently and she still doesn't want me, it means that she just really doesn't want me. It's really my fault. But I've got to tell Mary. I just got to tell her. I just want to let her know. That's all I need. And it's for myself, Because if I don't tell her, I will never be able to let go. And then for the rest of my life, I will only fall in love with the memory of her and not the actual her. And I'll never get into the trouble of... I'll never fall out of love because I'll never be in the trouble of being in a relationship with her. Only in a relationship with the memory of her. Look at this. Caramel biscuit and cream. Yes, this is the one I want. Also, we got peanut butter crunch, which is cool. I hate this. Well, this is melon. It's just not good. And then the other one, green tea, not really that good either. Alright, it's 2:38 a.m. on August 1st, and I feel really tired, but I don't feel sleepy. I took 3 small sleeping pills, and hopefully they work, but I took them like 20 minutes ago, and I'm still like this, by the way. 3 sleeping pills, well, small sleeping pills, but they don't work, okay? They just don't work on me. I'm insane. The principal have not replied to my letter yet, which is concerning. Please reply, please. The other guy, the screenwriting professor, he's like, 3 days is not gonna cut it. We may have to cut your script short. And I really don't want to, because my script, don't cut it, please. Every single scene counts. So I said, you know what? I'm going to ask if I can film it for more days. Meanwhile, I still have the interview thing in August 3. And apparently I need to do this online quiz for my college since I'm an international student. But if you're a student that's going to physically be in America, you need to do another quiz. And then that's it. Yeah. That's all. I originally wanted to play flute today and sort of play the Evangelion theme and then send it to the Cedric and Natalie WhatsApp group. Like, haha, I'm back with a flute song, I'll do it tomorrow. Also, tomorrow I'm gonna run because it's been 6 days since I've been in this apartment. I really want to go out, so I will. And I know it's going to be raining. If it is raining heavily, then I won't go out. But if it's not, then maybe I will. And I will just go for a run, I guess. Yeah, life is boring, life is trash. A Pink just made another Instagram story saying, death is actually not that scary. Which is something that I disagree with. I mean, no, death is not scary. Like, I'm not afraid of death, but I'm afraid of dying, okay? So, if I can die without dying, that would be great, but that's impossible. So yeah, I hope. But Pink and everyone else who have the same, emotions, I'm beginning to feel sleepy. It's kicking in, the melatonin. Yes. Come on, baby. Make me sleep. Come on, baby. What was I gonna say? Pink, a lot of people, like me, we would just make Instagram stories like, death is the answer, and then we won't kill ourselves or something. But it's different for Pink. Pink really did try to kill herself. So time now is 2:55 p.m. on August 1st. So I actually managed to fall asleep at around 3 a.m., which is really cool. But to be fair, I took 3 sleeping pills, small sleeping pills, and I think they kind of worked. I had 3 very small but confusing dreams. The first one being, I wrote down the dream immediately, like after I woke up, after I finished brushing my teeth. Oh shoot, I seem to be forgetting about it now. But the first dream was about time travel, but it's a really small dream. Like, I and a bunch of people went to the same place, but at different times for some reason, and we need to go back to one another. And then the third dream is a dream about how I cut my large intestines and move it out of my body. It's kind of graphic, but I didn't feel pain in my dream though. But I removed it, and I was trying to check if my organs are working, and like I was trying to check if my kidneys are working for some reason. I'm not gonna go further. It's a really weird dream, but that's basically it. Nothing else that important. On the whole short film thing, still no news yet. And on the whole school life thing, also no news. No news at all. We have again over 100 and something, I don't know, but a lot of new cases today as well, and it's raining pretty heavily. I don't think I'm gonna leave my apartment today, so this will be 7 days in my apartment, which is really not exciting at all. I really don't know. Not much else to talk about. There are some comments. There are actually comments from 2 people from my latest video, talking about how much they want me to do a video on retainers. And like, as much as I want to help them, I really don't know if making an entire video solely about retainers is a good idea or not. It's just, I don't know, it's just it's just not necessary. You wear it and that's it. You wear it by wearing it. You wear the retainer by wearing it. You don't have to take care of the retainer, okay? You don't have to brush it, you don't have to feed it, you don't have to water it, you don't have to do anything. You just put it in a box and that's it. Or at least that's what my dentist said to me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But there is no secret behind retainer. Maybe it's a troll, in like deep inside of my heart, I have a small feeling that this is a troll. Like, haha, you're wearing retainers in a video. Like, this is some sort of inside joke in America or something, where wearing retainers in a video means you're dumb. I really don't know. But given that I'm already 17 years old, there will always be a pinch of paranoia in me. Like the time Ernest asked me about Jordana, I'm like, okay, is he just trolling? Like, nowadays, I always think that someone may be trolling me. I'm always alert, and I'm always alert. Like, if is someone trying to manipulate me into doing something evil, like, I'm always on high alert. I'm always paranoid. So yeah, a little bit of paranoia definitely is healthy. It's 6:19 p.m. right now. I've decided to not go out of my apartment today. It's raining really heavy and it's very windy outside. Um, so I'm about to break my own record. 7 days in my apartment. 7 days. Yeah. A lot of people went, not a lot of people, but I went to Instagram and still a lot of people went out, you know? But for Natalie, it's different because she has strict parents. So Natalie had to stay in her house for like, her apartment for like, I don't know, like an entire month or something. But 7 days is pretty plenty already, you know? 7 days, pretty plenty. Yeah. Also, we don't live in houses, okay? Some people live in houses and they complain about staying in their house for 3 days. I don't live in a house. I live in a small apartment, okay? Anyways, right now I'm not motivated to do anything at all. I'm just not motivated. I just don't want to do anything. I'm just not motivated at all, okay? I'm just tired of, like, everything. Time now is 2:34 a.m. in the morning. The whole Arsenal versus Chelsea match just ended. I didn't watch it, actually. Like, I was looking at the television, but most of the time I'm chatting with Natalie. In fact, she's texting me now, so Natalie's not mad at me at all. We were talking about school life again, and how I could have joined this gang, I could have joined that gang. You know, Natalie, Tyrus, and Idris, they're like a small group of friends, small trio. I could have joined them so easily, okay? I could have joined them. Because Tyrus is the kind of person who wouldn't mind having a socially awkward friend. Because Idris is socially awkward. More socially awkward than me. So I could have joined easily. And I'm already friends with Natalie. And I'm also friends with Cedric, who's close to Tyrus. Like, this could have worked out. But I didn't. Out of every single human being in my school, I have to be the person who has the most regrets. I have to be. There's no way someone else have more regrets than I do. I could have had friends, you know? I have never ever joined a WhatsApp group of friends ever since Form 2. For 4 years. Never. I could have joined Bean Gang, to be honest, you know? I and Nick and Leo are friends. Pink is very nice to me. And I and Marty and Tom and Adam were actually really chill. I could have joined Potato Gang if I play volleyball. You know, I'm actually really close to Oliver. Ernest is really nice with me. Kingsley, too, kinda. Grant as well. But that's very recently. I could have joined Onion Gang, because if Oliver can join Onion Gang, so can I. So could I. But I didn't. Why? And it's not that I didn't try to make friends. I did try. But it was the wrong method. It was the wrong method. First of all, I make all these dumb jokes in front of people, which give people a bad impression. But that's not even the main point. The main point is that I always walk up to people and speak to them for a little bit and then just leave. So they don't really care about that. what you do is you talk to the people that have time to speak with you. So the people who sit beside you in the classroom. And then you and that person have a one-on-one chat, and you talk about secrets. Now, not the craziest secrets. You don't want to bore that person as well, and you don't want to freak that person out as well. Have a really, really normal conversation, but talk about some deep secrets so that you gain that person's trust and that person gains your trust. Then a relationship builds from there on. But I didn't do that because I was dumb. And I hate myself for that, you know? I could have done so much better, and there are so many interesting people, so many great people as well. I really want to make friends with them, but I can never do that again because school is over. However, I'm gonna try to make a lot of friends in college, okay? I'm gonna make as many as possible as revenge for myself, okay? I'm gonna take revenge on myself. I have done so poorly socially back in high school. I need to take revenge on myself. I need to make even more friends, more than normal, okay? And I'm gonna have an empire, okay? I'm gonna be in multiple groups of friends, and I'm gonna hang out. I'm not gonna miss out on anything. I'm gonna know a lot of secrets. I'm gonna know a lot about everything. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna enjoy life for once. I'm gonna do that, okay? Even though I've already missed out enough. But hopefully in the future, my future friends are even better than the ones I could have had, okay? Because then I just don't want to remember how much I fucked up. I just don't want to remember. I just want to forget, to be honest. It's true that regret is actually the worst feeling ever. Like, I don't know, man. It's so much pain. It really is so much pain, you know? And it's the kind of pain that never goes away. And you just carry it until the rest of your life. It really hurts. Like, why wasn't I able to, to do this, Like, why wasn't I able to, be like others? Where I can, imagine if I am in a group of friends, okay? And every time the teacher announces that we're gonna do a project, it's always us together and it always works out. And I know all the inside jokes, and sometimes someone in the group would suggest, hey, let's have dinner together. Hey, let's hang out this Sunday and ride some bikes together, or have a trip to somewhere, let's go and watch a movie together, something like that. Then I wouldn't always be stuck in my own apartment just contemplating life. I would be out there having fun. I would be just not caring about anything really, grades, whatever. Hell, if my school life after Form 2 gets so much better than Forms 1 and 2, I wouldn't even have the idea to make a short film. Because initially, one of the reasons why I want to make short films, I want to make movies, is because I want to impress people. I want people to be impressed, like, oh, you're not useless, you make good movies. Except making movies, they're expensive, You know, they're really expensive. They waste a lot of time, a lot of resources. Of course, I love making them as well, like, as a passion, you know? But honestly, I wouldn't worry that much about them. It's just so mind-boggling, okay? Like, why didn't I even make an effort to join Natalie and Tyrus? Like, maybe it's because I and Natalie back then argued a lot, and when Natalie and Tyrus and Idris are beginning to be a thing, and maybe Natalie didn't tell me. How did it even start? I don't even know how friendships start. After what happened in Form 2, I don't even know the definition of friendship, to be honest. It's just an ally. And when I finally know what a friend is, it's already too late to even make one. I can only dream of having friends. I mean, I have friends now, but like, it's already too late. You know, if I and Grant, okay, right now, I have Natalie, Cedric, okay, Grant speaks to me, Tom and Marty is chill with me, Leo and Pink, which isn't much, but still, if back in Form 5, Grant speaks to me, like, it would have been so much better. Like, I could have actually joined Potato Gang. And if Tom and I were this close, like, I could have joined Bean Gang. You know how I could change a person's mind? Tom used to think I'm just a very surface level, very boring person who he can't chat with. But I changed his mind, you know, he sat next to me and I told him a lot about, you know, how much I told him that I want Mary. And then he told me a secret as well, and that is he wants Iris. And I and him, we talked about, you know, drama, and, you know, he had some theories and I had some theories, and we sort of talk about them, sharing thoughts. And I guess I just gained his trust. Yeah, it's very, very sad. That's why I don't want to I don't want to remind myself that I have this many missed opportunities, because it hurts too much to handle. I can't handle it. This hurts too much. Okay? Like, it's just too painful to bear. I could have joined MUN, you know, Model United Nations. Why didn't I do that? People had a lot of fun. They were in suits and they were dancing and they were... I could have joined the inter-house quiz competition, you know? You know? Be smart on the stage, and people would see me. I could have signed up for being an official right from the beginning in the sports day, you know? And actually do something. I could have done so many things, and all I hear are rumors because I miss out on every single thing, okay? All I hear are rumors. The beach incident in July 2018, when Pink, Natalie, even Cedric was invited. Cedric was about to leave, okay? Cedric's invited. But not me, no, even though I was free, but I was not invited for some reason. And I could have witnessed so much. I could have been there, I could have done this, but I never achieved any one of those things. I have underachieved so much. It's actually ridiculous. So I'm not gonna do that in college, okay? I'm gonna have tons of friends. I'm not gonna miss out on anything. And I'm gonna know a lot of secrets. The downside is that I can't flex on people like Natalie and Cedric, like, oh, I know a lot about this, I know a lot about that, because they're already in another dimension, basically, known as Hong Kong, and I'm in the USA. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Time now is 2:35 a.m. p.m. On August 2nd. This is the 8th day since I have not left my apartment. I'm gonna leave today. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna leave. That's all I'm gonna do. I had a couple dreams this morning, but I forgot the first one. The second one is basically my grandma asking me where did I take photos, because I took a lot of photos when I went to travel. And that's really it. Coincidentally, I and my grandma and my mom, like, we talked a little bit this morning, and my grandma in a Skype call. That's all. So right now it is 7:20 p.m. on August 2nd. It's the 8th day since I've not left my apartment. I really want to leave my apartment. I really want to go to the outside world. But I think I'm not gonna do that today, because I'm gonna break my record even further. Because I want to go, but I guess I just don't have time. It's already 7:20 p.m. and I have a lot to do. I need to do this quiz before I enter this college, and in the email telling me to do the quiz, it says you need to do it before June 12th, which is funny because it's August 2nd right now. So for some reason I didn't know about the quiz, but now I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna submit it, and hopefully it still counts. And the principal hadn't replied yet. Maybe I need to send a letter again, probably. And then I don't have much else to do. I'm just waiting for this corona thing to end, and then I'll figure out a way to get the money. After I figure out the way to get the money, I'll do casting, filming, done. And then editing, but that's on my part, you know? And, not much else, really. Not much else. In a parallel universe where this virus doesn't exist, I could be, you know, partying with someone right now. I could be, having fun with someone right now, you know? Oh, actually, I just saw an Instagram story. Oliver, Russell, Suki, Selena, Edward, and Iris. They were hanging out in an apartment, just having fun and stuff. And well, good for them. Good for Onion Gang. Honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely will go out tomorrow. I'm gonna go for a run. I kind of want to do so much more than just a run. Maybe after a run, I will go to a nearby store and buy some food, maybe that's a cool addition. Maybe I will film some things out there. Maybe I will film a little joke video out there. Just do something outside, really. Yeah, I miss people. Honestly, I don't even know if this college thing is the right path for me. How am I supposed to know when I know nothing about anything in the USA? That's not what I'm trying to say. I know a lot of things about the USA, but I don't know anything about how lives actually pan out there, you know? You know, if I don't go to the West Coast, if I go to the East Coast, say I go to New York, and I pursue my film career in New York, Will that be different? Is that better than pursuing my career in Los Angeles than in New York? Is that different? I have no idea. Okay? I have no clue. Now I know if I stay in Hong Kong, I know okay, I'm going to go to Hong Kong University and I'm going to study this, and then another university to study that. And if I'm in like Hong Kong University, I would meet, like I would see the people I know still, like Kingsley and Natalie and whatever. Actually, Kingsley is not going to Hong Kong University. He chose Chinese University at the end, HKCU. And yeah, but still, it's almost like sequel. If I stay in Hong Kong, it's almost like a sequel to my original school life. Like there are still people that I know and I'm familiar with, and I'm gonna have a different lifestyle now. I'm gonna act differently and work differently, and I'm gonna have a different status now, and I'm still gonna be in the game. But if I go there and I act differently, it doesn't even fucking matter. It's chapter 1 for me. It's square one for me. So yeah, I really don't know, man. This is just extreme. Very, very extreme. Alright, so right now it's 2:41 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to take some sleeping pills again. Hopefully they work, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna do the interviews. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually going to wake up at 8:30, okay? It's 2:44 right now, so let's say I fall asleep at around 3, so 3 to 8:30, that's 5.5 hours. That's actually plenty in comparison to the sleeping hours of my school days. And then I'm actually going to do the interviews. I don't even know why, because I'm pretty sure that I will go to the college in Los Angeles, but in case anything goes wrong, a huge war breaks out or something like that, or if suddenly the Hong Kong government or the Chinese government decided to stop us from having overseas visas, then I guess I have no choice but to stay in Hong Kong and resume my life from here on. Now, yeah, I'm going to interview for HKBU, not Hong Kong University. So if I join HKBU, not a single person I know will be in HKBU. But if I join a school like HKU, then I will probably meet people like Natalie and the Potato Gang. But that's pretty much impossible at this point. I just want to spend the rest of this year happily after this virus ends. Hopefully, maybe I'll get to hang out more with Natalie. Maybe I will get to speak to Mary maybe one more time, if the graduation dinner still somehow happens, though I don't really see that happening. And I don't know why, but I feel like I want to give tuition. I want to have a secret second job, and I want to give tuition, like English tuition. I want to do English tuition, and I hope that Mary does that too, because I know that she's good at English as well, and I hope that we can somehow meet each other. But that's like 1 in 12 billion chance. I don't know why am I even daydreaming of this. But it's not totally impossible. Yeah. If the graduation dinner doesn't happen, realistically, I will never ever be able to see Mary again. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that I went to school on July 22nd, but also kind of sad that I didn't speak to her. Well, anyways, I'm going to go to bed right now. And tomorrow I will leave. I will do the interviews and then I will leave. Okay, I'll go for a jog, a good run. A good run. I will buy some food in a nearby place after the run, and then I will maybe film some stuff, and then I will go back home and I will just rejoice. Honestly, at this point, leaving my apartment versus not leaving, it's not that different. You know, if I go out, it's not like I'm gonna see anyone. Oh, by the way, earlier today I said, oh, Selena, Suki, Oliver Russell, and Iris are hanging out. Turns out it's Suki's birthday. Shout out to Suki. Alright. I'm going to go to bed. It is currently 9:05 a.m. I'm about to do the interview 20 minutes later. I have no fucking clue what am I gonna say in the interview. I don't know how is it gonna go down. I checked the email. Apparently it's in English, so I guess that's a good thing. It's in my advantage. Also, the fact that I already know a few people from the filming department, maybe this is going to be awkward. I have no idea, to be honest. I have zero clue. I mean, I'm wearing this right now. I don't even know if I should change or not. I mean, this is a really plain shirt, though. So, actually, I should change. I should change to something more formal, maybe. And then I'm gonna get my laptop, put it in the other room, the computer room, and then have a Zoom meeting on that laptop, because that room has better internet. I'm really, really tired right now, and after the interview I will go back to bed. Except if I'm gonna change my clothes later, I'm gonna have to take a shower before going back to bed. And then after I get out of bed, I'm going to go outside, and then when I come back I need to take a shower again, which is fine. It's fine, I guess. Alright, moments before I enter the Zoom call, I can't find any cool formal clothes with a short sleeve, so I'm at a disadvantage here. And I also changed my pants because I don't like having street clothes touch my home clothes. That is illegal. You can't do that. And then afterwards I'm going to go for a quick shower, and then I'm going to go to bed again, hopefully. And it's 3 minutes, and it'll start. Okay, I just finished the interview, and fuck! I absolutely motherfucking ruined it, okay? What the fuck is this fucking interview? Oh my fucking god. So, basically what happened, I came totally unprepared. So, first of all, virtual background, okay? So I had to pick a virtual background because what am I gonna do when my background is literally a photo of my mom and my dad's wedding? Like, why would you do that? That's fucking creepy. We're not living in a horror house. Okay, so I did a virtual background, and apparently it's cringe because no one else is doing it. So basically, there's 4 other girls, 4 other Hong Konger girls, and me, and then one American dude who does all the talking, and one other Hong Kong dude who sits there and remains silent for the entirety of the whole damn thing. Okay, so what happens is that, first thing is that we need to give our self-accounts. I came totally unprepared. I didn't even know it's going to be a group interview. So they asked us one by one, and I was the second one, and I just had to freestyle my way through, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I stuttered. I didn't know what to say. And then afterwards, even worse, okay? They had speeches prepared. They had entire goddamn fucking speeches with fancy vocabulary and whatnot, and they rehearsed them for 1,000 times properly, and I'm freestyling like a total fucking loser. Anyways, afterwards, what happens is that we need to show our portfolio, and I panicked in the inside. Like, in my heart, I actually panicked. It's like, portfolio? Portfolio? What? I did not prepare a portfolio at all, and so like they had PowerPoints. They had fucking PowerPoints prepared, and they were sharing their screens, and they had PowerPoints and stuff, and it's like, oh, I've done this, I've done that, here are some of my drawings, here are some of my work, and then they showed their clips, their animation. I didn't even animate fucking jack shit for the past 18 years of my goddamn life. Okay, what the fuck am I gonna show them? I don't even have a goddamn PowerPoint. Okay, so what I did was I said, oh, sorry, well, I actually didn't prepare a portfolio at that point. I already ruined the fucking interview, right? I said, okay, so I didn't prepare a portfolio, but I have a video that I edited a while ago, and I can show you this. And I said, oh, wait a second. And so they moved on to everyone else first, and then I am the last one. And I just can't find my fucking short film. I have nothing to show them, okay? I went through my YouTube. I have nothing to show them, okay? I have nothing. Every one of my YouTube videos does not show my editing skills at all, other than the 21st Century Humor one, but it's not like I'm going to show them, right? Anyways, so I tried to find my short film, and I rushed into my bedroom. Okay, I left very, very calmly, and then I rushed into my bedroom, and I looked for a hard disk, and I immediately plugged it into the computer in the hopes that my short film is inside, and it's not. And then I panicked. I had to leave my seat again to call my mom. It didn't work, and then I called my mom twice, and then it worked, and my mom had to send me the Dropbox link of my short film so that I can temporarily show them, and even then, it does not work. This interview is for the Bachelor of Animation and Media Arts. I didn't animate jack goddamn fucking motherfucking shit in my entire fucking broken ass empty life. Like, what am I gonna show them? I absolutely butchered this interview. I'm epic cringe, okay? So I absolutely ruined it. And it's a really refreshing feeling because it's been a long time since I let myself slip this hard, this fast, and slam my cerebrum, my cerebellum, and medulla oblongata on a hard marble floor this hard in such high velocity, like I'm driving in a Ferrari on a German highway type fast. My brain's all over the fucking ground right now. I cannot breathe. I just don't know what I'm doing. And at least after this trial of an interview, I will know what to expect later. I'm gonna have to prepare my self-account. I have to make a goddamn PowerPoint. Like, oh, look, these are my work. Fuck off. I mean, Jesus Christ, what am I even gonna show? Drama club photos? I may have to, excavate my entire phone photo gallery for some drama photos and put it on a PowerPoint or whatever. Anyways, I'm totally fucked in this apartment, and I hope that the same American dude will not show up in the next interview, because if it does, I might as well hang myself and slice my goddamn arteries in my neck, and that is my only fucking option. And I don't think I can go to sleep right now, given how extreme my emotions are right now, how high my adrenaline levels are right now. I can't even fall asleep. 5 hours, actually not even 5, 4.5 hours, whatever, good enough, as long as I'm alive. Kill me. Alright, so change of plans. I'm gonna go take a shower now, and then I'm gonna prepare a PowerPoint later, maybe. And then, I don't even fucking know, man. Or I prepare it now, and then, I prepare my self-account, like I write it down on my phone, and then maybe I print it out or something. Or, you know what, I write it down on my phone, I send it to myself through Gmail, and then by 12 afternoon, I can finally turn on this computer, because I have time limits on my fucking computer, like I'm a fucking loser. And then I will read that, or at least, like, stare at that for a while. And then, I'm gonna show my PowerPoint, and in the PowerPoint it's gonna be my drama stuff, okay? My short film, and then I'm gonna show another window. And then I'm gonna show my travel photos and travel videos as well, a little bit of extra, you know. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna show my YouTube. I'm a YouTuber with integrity. I'm about to swear. I love swearing. I hate swearing. I want to die. Oh, just kill me. Today might actually be a terrible day. I'm gonna go down the apartment later on at around 4 p.m. with my sleep-deprived ass and run and just scream and pretend to be a crazy person. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a shower now anyways. Just kill me. Okay, so right now it is 11:46 a.m. and I am making the PowerPoint. I have about 2 hours to do that. Actually less, 1 hour and a half, but I think that's enough. Yeah. So I'm using Google because for some reason I don't have Microsoft Office. Is this one good? Nah, this is too flashy. I want something a little bit more formal, but only a little bit. Like maybe this one. This one's good. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. All right. As you can see, I'm in my casual wear again. I have finally finished making the PowerPoint. Didn't take too long. It's a very simple PowerPoint, 5 slides, actually 7 slides, and it's all photos in it. And say 5 minutes, right? So I spend 2 minutes talking on the PowerPoint and showing the photos, 1.5 minutes for each short film that I show, maybe 2 on the better one and 1 on the other worse one. And I have also read my own personal statement, which I've written 12 billion years ago. And basically, I'll talk about the commercials I was in when I was a kid, my short films, and then I'll talk a little bit about Drama Club. If I have time, I'll talk about the photos I take when I travel. And I may change my shirt to something more formal, but I can't find anything more formal. I can't find any suits or whatnot. So maybe this is the most formal I can find, I guess. Or actually, there are some other shirts there, but they're kind of colorful. Not very formal. I won't say they're... No. They're not gonna work. They're not gonna work. I won't do the virtual background anymore because they suck. I'll try to angle my laptop so that it doesn't do the thing. It doesn't show the stuff in the back. And then I'm gonna nail this one, okay? I fuck up the last one, nail the next one. This is my style. Let's go. Okay, so 30 minutes away. I'm going to change my clothes, maybe practice my self-account a little more, and I will open all the tabs. I just downloaded all the videos that I may need to show. So both my short films, some of my travel videos too, in case they ask about it, but I don't think so. Commercial from me from the past, and yeah, overall, that's that. That's that. I am once again in my interview outfit, and I think I'm prepared. I think I'm prepared. Watch them pull off something crazy suddenly. But if nothing goes wrong, if they go with the, personal statement and then portfolio and then we're done here, then I think I can nail it. I think I can be awesome in this, okay? I think I can get good. Yeah. So yeah, if nothing goes wrong, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, alright. Wish me luck. Also, people like Pink also had an interview today, nursing, and then tomorrow another thing, medicine or something. I don't know. But Pink has interviews too. I and Pink talked a little bit. Also, I made an Instagram story saying how much I fucked up the interview, and Betsy spoke to me. But hey, so I've just finished my second interview, and definitely better than the first one. 100 times better than the first one. It's strange. Would be the right word. Strange would be the right word. So only one other dude was in the interview, and then there were, I think, 3 other girls, or 4. I think 4 other girls. So 4 other girls and 1 dude. So we didn't have the self-account thing because we were running out of time, so we have to straight up show our portfolios. So the first girl was, all she showed was all the fancy edits in the videos that she edits. Like, not even videos where she writes and directs, just fancy edits. And also Instagram stickers that she draw. And then the second girl, she's a little bit more serious, but it's not really that good. The third girl, there was a girl there, and her stuff is actually really good. She does photography, and they're actually really good. I actually really like them. And she also, but she doesn't do much filming, like she does, but only a little bit. And then the other guy, he didn't even prepare a portfolio, but he has all these, you know, scripts and photos of him writing a drama play, you know, and he's saying all these things like, oh, I won this award, I won that award, and all that stuff. And when I have to show mine, I'm like, okay, and I was really calm, and I showed, you know, photos from my first short film, second short film, and some of my photos that I took while I was traveling. And I didn't show much, and then I showed the chase scene from my last short film back in 2018. And the host was like, you were told to show your best 2 minutes. And I don't think he means it in that it's not the best 2 minutes. I think he means that, okay, I'm showing too much, you know, I only have to show 2 minutes. But yeah, other than that, I think I did pretty well. And at the very, very end, the Vice host asked us that, what do we want to do when we grow up, you know, in the industry, because it's a big industry, you know, there are editors, cinematographers, yada 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 yada, you know, editors, whatever. And surprisingly, no one said acting. Like, no one said acting. Like, there are people said editing, but most people said screenwriting plus directing, which is also my go-to, by the way. Like, I said that. I said I want screenwriting, but, you know, I like screenwriting more than directing, even though I think if I write something, I have to direct it, because only I know what the hell is going on. But honestly, in USA, I'm gonna be an actor first. If I straight up become a writer and director, I think I have a bigger chance of failing. However, if I become an actor first, it's so much more competitive, and the industry is so much more toxic. So I kind of have to balance between the two, which is extremely difficult. And I don't know, man. I really don't know. But this is the second interview. Now I will head out. I will go down. It's raining a little bit, but I don't fucking care. And I'm going to wear a mask, wear my safety goggles for extra protection, and I will bring some keys, some money, and my phone, and I will be going. Yes. So it's 4:08 p.m. I have not left my apartment for 208 hours. I have stayed in this little apartment for 208 hours, okay? Also, precisely 8.5 days, or less precisely 8.5 days. Today, I'm going to stop that streak, and I'm going to step out of my apartment, go for a jog, buy some food, and maybe film something. So, without further ado, let's get the fuck out of here! So, I'm gonna try to speak loudly like a total fucking madman in the public. I'm a schizo. I'm gonna give myself a challenge later. Just buy some food. You know, I don't know what to buy. I brought my wallet. I really have no idea. It's really wet. humidity is really high. You can see the fog over there. Jesus. Well, it's not as bad as spring, I guess. And also the temperature is actually really nice, 26 degrees. Really, really cozy. I love the breeze. Really, really like it. So I guess I'm gonna start running here. I'm gonna start from that point that I started a while ago. And would you look at that? Okay, I'm gonna start right there. After I made it past these two oak trees. Not really oak trees, just trees. Those two women weren't wearing masks. Alright, I will start right here and I'll run 3 loops, maybe 4. Let's go. Starting slow, starting slow. My Christ. Oh my God. Last one, motherfuckers. Time to touch your lid. My bronchus is on fire. My bronchus is on fire. Yeah, the FIFA. I give up. I mean, I slept for 4.5 hours this morning. How much energy do you expect me to have? And it's raining pretty. It's raining. It's not a lot, but it's still raining. I like this feeling, I really do. It's very serene, it's very peaceful. I mean, all this water and boat shit is all fake, but it's still better than nothing. I don't know why am I still breathing this hard. You know what? I have an idea. And I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but basically, I want to walk as far as possible until I get tired. I mean, that could be a long way, right? Doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that I want to explore explore territory that I don't usually go to. If you've seen my district tour video, you may recognize this little particular bus terminal. Fuck me. Sometimes I wake up and I wish that when I check my phone, I would see Mary. If you can't tell, it's raining pretty heavy, right? Not pretty heavy. A little bit, just a little bit. Look at the sea. It's so calm. It's been a long time since I've looked at the sea this close. It feels a little bit jarring. There's something so depressing yet so beautiful about Hong Kong that you can't find in any other places in the world. And that's exactly what I like and dislike about Hong Kong. It looks so goddamn depressing. It's sad, it's broken, it's abandoned. But at the same time, there's this serenity, you know? There's this ominosity, whatever, dissonance that brings this strange, messy place together. I kind of like it. It's really raining right now. I'm not joking. It's getting pretty wet. I'm gonna go back on the sidewalk and I'm gonna go to that other park over there and let's see how far it's funny because that blue building over there with all the glass and stuff, that's actually already, you know, Quarry Bay and North Point, which is near the center of the Hong Kong island. Not really center, like north center-ish. Anyways, this park is called the Quarry Bay Park, but the only reason behind is that this park is so damn big. It sort of goes over several different districts. I'm technically still in Sai Wan Ho or Shao Kei Wan here, and then this is Tai Koo, and then Quarry Bay, and then over there would be North Point. This is pretty interesting. If I walk further, I will go to a place where I and Bernice and Cedric would used to hang out back in Form 1, back in 2015. We would tell a lot of jokes, have a lot of fun. That's how friendship feels. Friendship isn't about alliance. Friendship is trust. It's wanting to learn more about one another, wanting to share thoughts to one another, wanting to love, wanting to like, agreeing. I must stop very soon because the farther I go, the farther into danger I dabble into. But right over there, that's Tai Koo, and that's one of the most important spots in Hong Kong, or at least in my life. A lot of people I know live in here. You know, Miss Solomon, Mary, I think. She used to live farther away, but I think she moved. I think she moved a couple of years ago. Bernice, but I think she also moved. Just a lot of people in general. Olivia, no. Olivia is all the way over there. But you get the idea. Now I'm gonna turn back and I'm gonna buy some food or something to drink and enjoy life. Now this is where the challenge begins. I have to buy one thing. Cop car. I have to buy anything. One thing, anything. I can buy it from a 7-Eleven. I can buy it from a Starbucks, but I won't. I can buy it from a supermarket, maybe. Okay. So I don't know what went to my head, but I bought bread. I mean, it's very plain, and you know, I can make, you know, sandwiches and stuff, and you know, I can make fish sandwich. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, salmon, like smoked salmon sandwich. Originally I wanted to, you know, buy something cheaper. Like, come on, $12 for this shit? It's a waste. Like, I'm the one who suddenly bought this much bread. Like, I'm the fucking loser here. I feel like it's a waste, but it's a good thing that it's only 12.2 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 1.7 US dollars, which is not bad. It's not a waste. Well, not as much of a waste anyways. And I could have bought something else. I wanted to buy Jello actually, because I don't know why, but I have an appetite for Jello. I really want to eat Jello or jelly, but ended up buying bread, which isn't really that healthy for me. Like, the healthiest foods for me are eggs, milk, beans, fish. So I really don't know what the fuck did I do. Good morning, tippity top keckers. Let's get this bread. Well, I feel like an accomplished man right now. I can go back home and hibernate for 9 more days. Alright. I'm gonna take a damn good shower, okay? And I'm gonna send that letter to the principal again, because I don't think he saw my letter. I don't think he saw my letter. I'm gonna send it again, and then I'm gonna make a new WhatsApp group for my conspiracy stuff. Like, I legit think that my conspiracy stuff is better than every other single thing I saw this morning in the interview when other people are showing their portfolios. Like, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, because usually I'm a loser. Usually I suck at everything, but not at making movies, okay? That's the only one thing that I'm good at. Time now is 2:20 a.m. in the morning. I am going to bed. I just spent like an entire hour filming myself recapping Form 5. Tedious task, but I like doing that. About the bread that I bought, I don't know why I kind of feel stupid for doing that. I kind of regret doing that. But at the same time, if I think about it harder, there's not much to regret, because, I mean, when I'm going out with, say, my classmates, I would spend $60 just for dessert. You know, when I go out with Leo and Pink for a dessert, you know, I would spend like 30 something dollars, and then I would like, yeah, like, it's unnecessary, kinda, but in a sense, I spend this much dollar to have fun with my friends, but the bread is just not really, you know, it's not like happy memories or anything, like, but it's only $12. Like, remember the time in Form 2 where I basically go to Disneyland with Linda and Jordana. I went there with them and I spent like $900 or something, Hong Kong dollars. And guess what happened afterwards? I get forgotten by all of them. I get bullied by Jordana and Linda. And I'm not even all that present in the photos. It was kind of a waste actually, but at the same time it was good experience, I guess. So a little $12 not enough. And besides, I already spent like over $1,000 for the suit. Like that's 1,000 Hong Kong dollars to waste. Hopefully not, but at this point, I think graduation dinner may not happen. Actually, I just realized I was just watching my school update videos a little bit, and I saw that after Natalie and Keith met, on the next day they had a 3-hour phone call. How do people fall in love so easily? How do they do that? Like, how do two people suddenly invest so much time and effort into one another? Like, how is that so easy for them? Like, is it because they're so horny? Like, how? Also, apparently, like, nowadays, just a few days ago, Miss Solomon is chatting with Natalie and Keith on WhatsApp, separately, of course, duh. And I'm like, what the fuck? And Miss Solomon's, like, talking about cooking in YouTube, like, watching cooking videos in YouTube. It's just so weird, man. So weird. If given the opportunity, I will not speak to Miss Solomon. Like, I just want to forget about her. She had caused enough trouble in my life already, and I respect her. You know, I'm happy that she's living a peaceful life now, but I also don't want to be involved in her mad world anymore. And of course, she's still speaking to Keith. Sociopaths never change.